everyone, so thanks for joining me. And in this video is going to be about a list of people who I haven't seen in a while, and if I could see them again, what would I say? So, I have this one friend that I had met while I was in community, and which is a church community that I was involved in for like a few years. And I had met her because she was on a trip in a different state, and she had came back and for a visit because she had some of her friends and family that lived in the same place that I did. So we had met, and then I had stayed with her for a few days and her family, and we had a really good time. And then she had to leave and say, "Hey, I was only here supposed to be here for a few days, and then I have to go back out of state." And so I was like, "Oh man, well, like I really hope I can see you and that we can stay in touch because I really like being a friend, and I want to make sure that we're still talking and communicating and getting to know each other. So then when you do come back, whether it's on vacation or if you plan to live back in Florida, then we can hang out and that we can spend time with each other." And so she was like, "Yeah, that'd be totally great." So like we had exchanged numbers and knew each other over Facebook. So we didn't talk that much. Um, I would text her sometimes or message her, and so it was kind of hard to get in contact with her. And then I had seen like a year later, when we had met, I had seen that she was actually planning on living back in Florida. So I was like, yes, oh my gosh, like let me contact her, see what she's up to. And she was like, yeah, I actually have a lot of free time. I'm with my family now and wanting to get back involved in the community that I was involved in for a while, which was aimed towards helping people in the community and having Bible studies and doing volunteer work. So, and run by a group of people that live together and focused on missional work. So, anyways, um, she agreed, and then she was like, "Hey, I can come pick you up sometime, and we can hang out." So we would hang out. We would go to parties together. We would go to concerts together. Um, we would go to church together. We would go to like fitness classes together. We would, um, yeah, we go downtown. We would like drive. Like a lot of times, we would just drive like all over the city, like just the northeast, southwest, just riding around and just listening to music and jamming in the car and just like talking about life. And she was like awesome, like, and we even talked about doing a road trip together at one point, and it was really fun. She's a good person. But if I could see her again, I would be like, "Hey, like I noticed you haven't been responding. Hope everything's going okay, that you're not so busy, that like we can hang out sometime in the future when I'm able to, and I would love to go on a road trip with you and just have fun activities to do and just like find something to like save up money and go on a road trip. I think that'd be so much fun." And see some of the familiar faces that we've known throughout community. And so yeah, I mean she's living in community now, so I was like, that'd be so much fun, like to see her again, but I haven't been able to reach her. So then, who else? Who else can I think of that I haven't seen in a long time? Oh, I have had a friend that I used to live with in Florida, and I had lived with her. Let me see, like probably 7 to like 9 months, and I think this was I was in an apartment at the time, and I was like, We were really good, and but the thing was is that she was in school, so I had the place to myself and other roommates that she had, so I didn't get to talk with her or speak with her that much except by phone or text. And I had known her since like middle school, and anyways, she wasn't born here in the U.S. She was born in the Latin country, and we became really great friends in middle school. And then she went to a different high school than I did, but on and off we would contact each other, and I would hang out with her family and stuff. So I would tell her, "Hey, I would love to have a time where we can um, see each other again, like in the future. Um, maybe hang out with your family and have parties like you used to with your like family parties. We would have like Latin parties and play bachata, merengue, and have their food and everything like that, and do something like that. Um, and yeah, that's what I would tell her, that I miss her and that I would love to see her again. Um, then I have another person. um, this person, I think I'm just gonna do three people just so I don't go on and on and on. But another person that I hadn't met, and I had met him through a place that I used to live at, and it was like at a party, pool party. I think it was a pool party. It was some type of party, and I would just. It's just like funny how things work, but it was funny because I would run into him so many times, like because I was everywhere, like I was out and about, like very free spirited, and would go all over town doing promotional work and working and exercising. Like I would just like go running for like 10, 15 miles, go run on the bike for 20 miles. Like I would do that all the time. So I was like everywhere. And then I had friends that were like in different spots and different parts of the city. So I was like, yeah, I have this person over here. Then I have this person over here. I have this person over here. So I'm like house hopping to all these different places, you know, and would take the bus. So it was really fun. But anyways, like I would run into his family like at work, and like his, I think he has a brother. Yeah, he does. And would run into him, and it was just like, okay, you're coming up and you're running into me, but there wasn't like any communication or anything like hi. So I would just be like, hey, um, you know, I've tried to reach out to you, and if you want to talk to me, feel free to talk to me. I'm a nice person. So yeah, that happened. And then I think I had hung out with him like once or something like that. But anyways, it was like in the past. But like I would just like reach out, or if his family came out, say hi to them or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, so those are the three people that I haven't talked to or seen in like a long time, and that's what I would tell them. Obviously, you know, if I reach out to someone and they don't answer me back, well, then it's not my problem. It's not my fault that they're not answering. So I put in my time and effort to reach out to as many people as I can. So if you don't want me in their life, then they don't want me in their life. You know, there's nothing I can, there's nothing I can do about that. So it's not something, you know, crying about it. Because before I would just be like, hey, I haven't heard from these people in a long time, and they're not answering. So I'm like, well, they could be busy. But then I'm like, when I was busy, I still contacted people and still stayed in tune with the world. So I people are different. Some people have different ways of dealing with things, or maybe they're in a situation where they can't be around people. Who knows, you know? So sometimes you just have to be patient and understand where other people are coming from. And if they had a way to get to know you, then more power to it. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everyone that watches and that you were like, hey, I want to click on this and watch and see what Shantae's doing. So, thanks, and I appreciate it. And I'll continue keeping you posted as much as I can. So, peace and love, Shante. Bye. Have a great day and stay safe because on the news, you hear everything. So stay safe, you know, have fun too. Like, don't waste your entire life not doing anything or communicating with people. Like, don't be that type of person. Be someone that's, gonna stay healthy, stay positive, and do what you can do while you're still living.